that once was a man who aspired to be the greatest slayer Gilnor would ever see, Konar assigning him tasks for thee, and his mission was the Brimstone Key. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Roll the clip, bro. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of PVM to Max Gear. In this episode, we will be seeing how many Brimstone keys I can achieve in only 24 hours of in-game playtime. First, I want to start the video by saying if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe because we're doing huge things here and we are building quite the community, so I would love for you to be a part of that. And before we get into the episode, I did want to mention that this type of video format is going to be more of a one-off thing. I am working on more episodes of PVM to Max Gear, but I want to make sure that every episode is jam-packed full of content. So for this style of video format to be a part of PVM to Max Gear, don't expect this in this series, but do expect more videos like this, just not in this series. We do have a very special grind coming up in the next episode where we will be hunting a boss that inspired me to take PVM seriously in the first place. But now that I have you all up to date on my plans for this channel, let's get right into episode 13 of PVM to Max Gear, the full adventure. So, I got a granite hammer. I wasn't recording, but granite hammer at Grotesque Guardians. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. I don't know what that's used for, but hell yeah. Decided to move down here to the What? Yo. What? Ladies and gentlemen, we have found ourselves a champion. And with that, that's 248 gargoyles complete. We got 36,000 Slayer XP from that. Not too bad. I didn't really see any Brimstone keys from this task, but you know what? You can't win them all. Got assigned KBD, and I brought the wrong gear. But the task is done. I only did 3. I'd have to say out of all the tasks I could be assigned, Greater Demons, they're the best one. Now, they're not the most engaging, but they do shit out Brimstone keys. And speak of the devil, or should I say Greater Demon, there's a Brimstone key on the ground. Brimstone key number 2 of this task. Let's go. Hey, Brimstone key number 3. Let's go. Hey, another one just before the task is over. 1 Greater Demon task completed. So I was streaming during this and accidentally went to Durado out of pure habit. Anyhow, he gave me a Zolver task, so to get back to Konar, I only took 3. So let's go do that right now. Alrighty, finishing up this small little Zolver task, and we also pulled 96 Slayer. What a way to get 96 Slayer. I'm very happy. And there's another Brimstone key. Brimmy key number 2. And we are up to 6 Brimstone keys in the bank. I'm telling you guys, these things just shit out Brimstone keys. And there is 144 Greater Demons completed. Very nice. 233 Abyssal Demons in the Slayer Tower. Alright, I'll do that. Well, I am a wholehearted liar. I decided to skip that task and take a Cerberus task instead. Now, I didn't get assigned Cerberus like from the master, but it was Hellhounds, so I decided to send some Cerb, and it didn't really turn out to be a good idea. The reason for this is because I pretty much figured, like, it takes a while to kill Cerberus, and if I'm trying to farm as many Brimstone keys as possible, it's probably not the most efficient way of getting them. So I decided to teleport out. Bye-bye for now, Cerb. I guess you can say these Hellhounds have the key to my heart. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. 169 Hellhounds have been slain. Took me about 2 hours, but I'm happy. Moving on to the next. 120 more Greater Demons in the Catacombs of Karen. Don't mind if I do. And this is the first time, probably not the last time, that I almost missed a Brimstone key from being AFK. And Brimstone key number 2 of the task. I'm telling you, these things just shit them out. I didn't expect another one this fast, but hey, I'll take it. Alrighty, and that wraps up 120 greater demons in the Catacomb of Kourend. 14,000 Slayer XP for that. Hey, another Brimstone key. That is 134 Dagonoth. Dark Beast in the Ireworth Dungeon. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And there is 13 Dark Beasts slain in the Ireworth Dungeon. 40 of the finest red dragons in the Myths Guild. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't drop Brimstone keys. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I didn't get any Brimstone keys from this task. Oh, no, not the Gross Guardians. Definitely not today. But, maybe another day when we're not farming Brim keys. Gargoyles, do you just really want me to do Guardians? You just really want me to do the Guardians, don't you? 50 Anku? Okay, we'll take it. Alright, and there's 50 Anku. You know, I was cool with the first 2 tasks, but a third Greater Demon task, like, I'll do it for the Brimstone keys, but like, just logged in today and got all the elite combat tasks completed by doing nothing. So thanks to that update, I now have a Jad Helm. There's 5, 10, 15, and 25k agility. And I also now have the Gommel's Hilt 4. Pretty nice. I'd like to customize my Slayer helmet to a Jad Helm. And here we are. We now have the Jad Helm. Nice. Hey, another Brimstone key for the collection. That's 164 Greater Demons completed. Let's go. We're not going to talk about how I killed 241 Basilisks with no key. Hellhounds in the Catacombs of Kourend. I'll actually take that task. That's not too bad. Brimstone key number 1. Of course, I didn't see it right away because the floor is blue, as well as the key, as well as the text. So, got to keep an eye out for these ones. Brimmy key number 2. A little AFK there, but there we are. Brimstone key number 3 coming in here, and look at this, the back-to-back Brimstone key. I feel like when you're in the Catacombs of Kourend, it increases the drop chance of these Brimstone keys, but I don't know, that's just my theory. Not to mention these totem pieces. And there it is, 166 Hellhounds completed for 4 Brimstone keys. Not too bad at all. 134 worms in the Kourend Slayer dungeon. I really do enjoy this task, but for the sake of Brimstone keys, I don't remember them dropping them that crazy. Not to mention the task does take a while. So for the sake of efficiency, I think I'm going to go ahead and block this task. Only for now. We'll probably unblock it later on when we're just chilling, grinding Slayer. But for now, yeah, we're just going to be blocking this task. So let's unblock Necreals, because I had that blocked just for unrelated reasons before I did this video. But let's go ahead and block these worms here, and hopefully Konar gives us some more efficient tasks. Necreal, look at that. Go figure. In the Catacombs of Kourend. I will take that task. Thank you very much. So before I wasted money on a Kodai for that task, I wanted to see how strong this piece from Phantom Muspa was. So I brought it here to Eblis. Is that how you say his name? Eblis? Anyways, so I asked him to make me the Ancient Scepter. So we're going to give that a try and see how we like it. And it was at this point that I realized I was doing the wrong monster for about, I'd say, half an hour. Alright, on to the actual juice. We just got our first Brimstone key, and we are killing the right monster. Another Brimstone key here. Not too bad. 2 so far in this task. We still have 173 to go, so I'm pretty happy about that. First superior of the task. I'm going to see if we can get an imbued heart, and we cannot, but we did get a Snapdragon seed. Actually, 2 of them on the ground so far, and a nice little dark totem middle piece there, so very pleased with that, but no heart. Not too much later, and we did get another superior. The last time I got something from one of these, I was at level 50 something Slayer, and I got an internal gem, so I was pretty spooned on that. So honestly, I don't expect anything crazy, but again, no rare drop. Okay, this was only a few kills later. We did get another superior, but we are back with not an imbued heart, but a dark totem base, which means we just started the cycle over again. We should have a few totems ready to go for Skatizo, so I'm pretty excited to try and go for the pet there. So let's see what happens. Of course, not until we finish this task. There is another Brimstone key on the floor. Let's go ahead and pick that up. I promise you boys, if it wasn't recorded, you wouldn't believe me, but there it is, our 4th superior in one task. Just the superiors alone, that's over 12,000 Slayer XP. Still no imbued heart, but I am not complaining at all. This is, you only really read about this kind of stuff. And I must say, taking this Necreal task is probably the best thing I've ever done. There it is, another Brimstone key on the ground, as well as finishing the tasks. 204 Necreal have been slain. So, before I kill Skatizo, I do want to do this hard clue. We did get a casket, and let's see what we get. A nice little collection, Long Rune Helm H2, because Skatizo actually has a guaranteed drop of a hard clue. Nothing like breaking into Skatizo's lair where he bothers absolutely no one and killing him for absolutely no reason. There we go, a hard clue scroll on the ground, but no pet. Here is casket number 2. Oh, very nice. Berserker Necklace Ornament Kit and a rune plate body with the gold trim. That was actually one of my favorite items back in the day, so that's a pretty cool item to see in a clue. Another Skatizo has been slain for some mahogany planks, which I never want to see again after my 99 construction grind, and I'll be happily selling those on the Grand Exchange. Alrighty, just obtained another casket. Didn't get anything this time. No big deal. Can't expect something every time, but we did get some good alchables, so we'll go ahead and crunch those up into some delicious gold pieces and get right back to our grind. One more Skatizo has been slain. Can we get the pet here? The moment of truth. No, we cannot, but we did get some rune plate skirts and another clue scroll hard. I will have to complete that. Moving on back to Slayer, we did finish up another Greater Demon's task for no Brimstone keys this time, so oh well. We did get a cow fight task, so I'm killing these little ones because I honestly don't like killing these things, but there it is, 123 cow fight. Ladies and gentlemen, the grind is over. 24 hours of collecting Brimstone keys. We managed to get 21, so that's not that bad of a drop rate. We did actually miss one from AFK. We're going to be opening them now. Some gold ore, dragon arrowheads. More gold ore. Let's see what else we can get here. Some rune full helms. Runite ore. A little bit of coinage. We'll take that. Oh, 3 dragon fruit seeds. Some essence. Useless. Some diamonds. Not too bad. More dragon arrowheads. And pulling in some gold ore next. Not too bad. Oh, some coal. We'll take that. More gold ore. Don't really like that. Damn. Damn. Some palm tree seeds. Iron ore, that's a new one. Some rubies, more dragon arrowheads, we love that. Dragon dart tips, let's go. Manta rays and rune helms. And now with all that in the inventory, it is time to go sell the loot and see what we profited from 24 hours of collecting Brimstone keys. Now, I just want to clarify, this was not done in the most efficient way. I know it was just a means of just kind of seeing what I could do from casual Slayer, so this is something that you can do as well. Now, it is an RNG type of thing. There was points where I got lucky. There was also points in this grind where I didn't really get that lucky. I would go quite a while without any Brimstone keys. And by the way, let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this type of video format. I know it's a bit shorter video than I usually make. Usually they're like 25 to 30 minutes long as per the series. But if you want to see more of these one-off type of videos in the future, let me know. But the total cash stack comes out to 2.1 million. Now, would I do this for money? No, but would I do it in the future for fun? I definitely would. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching this episode of PVM to Max Gear. I know, like I said, it was a smaller, shorter episode, but that's okay. That is part of the adventure, and I definitely wanted to include this one. Keep in mind, one-off videos like this will be... I'll probably make a little playlist for it on the channel whenever I'm grinding something longer in PVM to Max Gear. I am currently working on the next episode of PVM to Max Gear. I cannot make a guarantee that it'll come out next week, as I want it to be a very good one. I will still provide content weekly, but I want to make sure that I take as much time as needed and provide you guys with the best episodes of PVM to Max Gear possible. But with all that being said, now that we got that off the table, my name is Mousey, and I want to thank you guys all for tuning in to this episode I really do appreciate you guys, and we are growing a very special community over here, so again, if you aren't subscribed, be sure to do that. By the way, we are grinding Vorcat for the next episode, as that is what you guys have voted on, so stay tuned for that. With that being said, thank you for tuning into this episode of PVM to Max Gear. My name is Mousey, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night, everybody, and take care.